Hey everybody, it's Bridget Lynn Dolgoff, and I have been looking all over the internet, and I see all kinds of stuff. There's supposed to be grants, and so I contacted a friend of mine in federal grant writing, and because I have to borrow a car, and I really need my own vehicle. And so now with, Hertz going bankrupt, there's a huge flood of cars on the market. Rental car people are not going to be able to buy up 40% of all the new cars coming out onto the market. So I figure that there are going to be a lot of used cars dumped onto the market. And so I am putting this out there. Oh, no, we're not. We're not going to bark at that doggy. Okay, so basically I have a nonprofit church that I do all of my outreach work for. Mostly kind of farming, community food, people that have startup properties. that little goose bit that pigeon because that pigeon was trying to steal the baby goose food. We're driving by the park. Okay, so I can give, if somebody donates a vehicle, I'd like something like 2005 and older, little miles, in good shape, has to have air conditioning because of my co-partner in crime. And I'm kind of really leaning towards, the van was great, but it got terrible gas mileage. And so I'm kind of looking maybe for a small size, pickup that, like I said, is in good shape, 4-wheel drive. A little old school, doesn't have to have a lot of bells and whistles. Actually, I prefer it not to have any of the Wi-Fi and satellite, and I prefer it not to have all that stuff. I don't want any smart products on board if I can help it. And then it would be even better if it comes with a camper shell. If not, I can always buy a camper shell or figure out, how to get one. And then, I can load everything up in it that I need to. And I also help the homeless a lot. And because I don't have an actual vehicle where I can load stuff into and carry it around, I can't really go over to the bridge and help homeless people because I have no place to store the stuff that I get, like in donations, whether it's food or gear or whatever it's going to be. So I have no place to put that to actually collect it and actually get it there on the night that's necessary that I need to get it there. So also not having a vehicle, so it's pretty difficult. So I can give a tax letter, charity letter for the donated vehicle, because I usually when I travel, sleep in the vehicle. And so I had the van and I had like a bed in there. So I need one that I can actually sleep in so that I don't have to pay for, hotel or whatever else when I have to go where I need to go. Because obviously my nonprofit church makes like no money, and it doesn't have a building, so I can't qualify for, church type grants. And, to be perfectly honest, I don't want a building. The work that I do is with the land and people, who need the work. It isn't, to have a religious, church and just something else that I have to take care of and manage, which takes away from me actually getting out in public and, getting the things done that need to be getting done. So the other thing too, I was reading, so also if you're out there and you're an organization or business and you want to donate some money towards me getting something, just let me know. I've got a place that you can do that. I can send you a PayPal invoice too as well, so you have that. Also, I was reading that a lot of times they will sell a lot of the used cars, even new cars. I found this guy who got a Ferrari for free because it came damaged, or it got damaged in a storm on their lot, and it was marginless. So even if they repaired it, they still weren't going to make any money on it. So he got the car, and